I didn't get that. You want to say that again? No, I guess you don't want to say that again. So why don't you just introduce yourself and tell us what you're doing here tonight?
So my name is Jeta, and tonight I'm exhibiting as part of the class. And we're here, everyone is showing their work, and it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. It was stressful, but it's great now.
Now I have to stop you right there. You say it was stressful. Meanwhile, you were showing this essentially finished work. I mean, I know you redid sort of everything, but you showed us this work like a month ago, long before you could have ever possibly needed to have shown us. I mean, your assignments were not even close to being due when you showed us this work, and yet you're saying it was stressful. Meanwhile, the last few interviews we did were people that did their work last week, because the work they did 4 weeks ago they were bored with, even though it was extraordinary work, so they did all brand new work, and they're not stressed. Now, what's up with you?
Well, it's basically, I've been working in the same theme, not just now. I've done feet before in England, and I always seem to want to connect it to something else, and I just wasn't happy with my prints, and it's only after everything was printed that I had this feeling of, they're okay, but they're mine, and they're great. So every time I just kept going and trying to work one thing. I kept going back and taking the same photo with something new, with something I wanted to achieve. And I think it's an ongoing process. And it just got to the point where I just said, right, this is it, I'm printing. I could have done it again. And I don't think that was healthy or productive.
But I have to say, I mean, if we were giving awards for the most complete, most concise, most imaginative, most fanciful, most fun series of the night, by far, this is the one. You know that you've got to know. No, you don't know that, do you?
Thank you so much. Well, I've got really amazing feedback, and it's just when they stand in your room, it's just your work, and it's just sometimes so personal. I just didn't think it would actually, I don't know, come through. And I've seen you laugh when you saw them, and I've seen other people do it, and I think that's enough.
Okay.
So I'm happy.
And you even have some red marks back there, red dots.
I do. There's a woman who said, I like 3, I'm going to have 3, and she was ready to have them and negotiate them, and I was just like, I'm so happy you're having them. Take them.
Was this somebody you knew?
No.
Wow.
It was a stranger. It was someone just approached me. She was there with a friend, someone else had invited her, so it's just...
That is fabulous.
Great. It's great. She said, I get the feeling. So it's great. I think at the end of the day, it was worthwhile. I think just even worrying, thinking, oh God, this is going to be awful. I'm going to be judged for this, and it's not good enough. If it makes someone feel good about themselves or about just being here, I think it's good enough.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for not giving up.
Amazing time. Thank you. Applause for everything. Thank you. And I mean it. Not just
well, I mean it too.
Are you proud of us?
Are you kidding? This is like the best class ever. It really was.
Just everyone is so good. I'm gonna organize a party. We need to keep in touch. We need to continue doing this.
There's already talk, I mean more talk than has ever been for a class like this, to create a tight group that just starts right now, which is perfectly okay with me.
And we just continue, and we just give each other feedback, because at the end of the day, the support is what matters. And just seeing other people going through the same thing, and just sometimes you just need an opinion, or just someone saying, it'll be okay, I'm going through the same thing. And I think we need to keep that up for one another. And thank you for bringing us together.
Gotcha. I'm going to take a look at the work now.
Okay.